adjusted for anybody that has any kind of special needs. You just have to use a little bit more care with them and maybe a little bit more observations and helping them with demonstrating more. Okay, first what we're going to do is we're going to talk about safety. It is the #1 issue in here. We're going to be closing the doors after y'all leave. Anytime that you're shooting, there will be a sign on the door. So if you happen to leave the gym and try to come in, you have to do not just walk in the gym. There will be a sign on the door that says do not enter, we're shooting, and it's just for the person's safety. We don't want anybody getting distracted, all of a sudden turn around and shoot in the back, or have an arrow bounce off somewhere and it goes and it hurts somebody. We only shoot the bow when the arrow is on the string. If you don't, 6 rows. So I need 3 in the first row, 3 in the second row, and 2 in each row after that. Are we good? Or going to lose count? Yeah, 13. Okay, good morning again.
Good morning.
I'm nervous. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, the first thing we're going to learn about today, we're going to walk through the different 11 steps. I do have it posted on this sidewall, and I have it posted over by the targets to kind of help walk y'all through it in case you need to figure it out. The way you stance is once we're at the shooting line, you're going to straddle the line. You're going to pretend there's a clock, and this is 12 o'clock on this way. So this back foot is going to point at 12. Have anybody left-handed? Good. I have one left-handed bow. It's indicated with the blue tape around the grip, so you'll be using that one. And just turn however you need to turn, but yours will be at 2 o'clock. The next step is a knock. You're not left-handed. Are you really? Okay. We all have to share the bow. We can put y'all in the same line. Okay, let me go over something else real quick. The basic parts of the arrow. I'm not going to. You have the knock at the top. The knock is going to. Okay. The knock is going to attach to the arrow, the bowstring, right under this little metal piece. This is the fletch. There's going to be one that's a different color on each one. The fletch is going to face you. So when you load it, it's going to be facing another way. The other 2 colors are going to be up and down. Bowstring, the grip. This is a little arrow rest. So whenever you load it up, it's going to come over. It's going to rest on there. You clip it here, and it should stay. Some of them have 2 knots instead of 1. Put it between the 2 knots. If you only have 1, just put it under either the knot or this little gold piece. This is the upper part of the bow, the lower part of the bow, and I believe that's it. And then we have the arrow tip here.
What do you call it?
A knot. L-C-K. All right. The fletch. And a different color would point to you. The other 2 colors points up and down. All right. If y'all want to all stand like going this way, I guess so y'all can see, because I'm going to demonstrate real quick all the different steps, and then we're going to go one group at a time and do it. If y'all want to stand over here, so where y'all can see your face. Okay, first, when you get your bow, you're going to come up. All the toes are going to be behind the shooting line. To let me know that you're ready, you're going to stand here with the bow on your foot. Once I can see everybody's ready, we'll do the 3. We'll do the 1 last, because I've already done the 3 for you to get your bow. Come here. Once I see everybody's ready, toes behind the line, we'll do the 1 blast. You're going to pick up your quiver out. You're going to go ahead and just straddle the line. Whenever you get T-stance, when you knock the bow, you come up and around. I still got it backwards. You come up and around. Knock your arrow. Put it on the little rest. So that way if you're holding it and you let it go, it's resting and you don't have to worry about it falling. Do kind of be careful because sometimes it does slip to the side, so just make sure it is on there. The next step is going to be to draw your hand. So you get in your correct stance. To draw your hand, you just come straight up. The next step after that, on the draw, you're going to take your first and third fingers. You're going to put the bowstring behind the joints of the first and third fingers. The rest of the bowstring should rest right under the joint of your middle finger, and it's to protect the nerve in that finger. So make sure it's not on the joint itself, but kind of in between the two joints in the middle. So this is the draw. You're not pulling the string. The bow hand, you want to make sure that the grip is in the middle of your palm, kind of right along your lifeline. And then you hold it just like a cup. Then your pre-draw is coming back. You start to come back. When you anchor, your thumb is going to meet the corner of your mouth. Then after that, you're going to aim and try and get it where you want it to be. You do have the sight window right here. So when you aim, you're going to be looking through here to hit the target. The next, you're going to shoot set. What you want to do is bring your elbow back just a little bit more to straighten out your arm. You want to make sure your hand here is flat. To release, you let go of the fingers, and you follow through. You come through like this.
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm ready, but I'm not like this because I know I should be doing it like that.
Possibly. I think we're there. Close your non-dominant eye. If your finger stays on the picture, that's your dominant eye. If you close your dominant eye and the picture, your finger moves and points to another object, then that's your non-dominant. So if everyone wants to do that real quick to figure out your non-dominant, go back behind the waiting line. Once everybody's behind the waiting line, we'll do the three blasts to go get arrows. So we're going to walk to the target. You're going to stop at the target line. I'm going to check behind the targets to make sure there's nothing there that needs to be taken care of. And I'll be picking up any targets that are on the floor and placing them in front of that particular target. When I do go ahead and get the okay to get your bows, you want to put the side of your body next to the target. Put your other hand on top. Grab the target like this, and then pull or twist. Then you're going to just place the arrow down. When you've got it, I'm going to let y'all shoot 3 times each before we start swapping out people so y'all can get as much practice. When all the arrows are on the floor, pick them up, stand them on top, get them all even. When you carry them back, you hold the bottom arrow and right into the fletching just like this. Put it back in the quiver, walk back to the waiting line. Next group shoot. Any questions, ladies?
Took that arrow out of that.
Okay, you ready? Everybody in your groups back behind the waiting line. All right. If y'all are in lane 1, you go with the targets that are in front of you. So we have 1, lane 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, any other questions before we get started? All right. 2 whistle blast means what? Get bow.
Get the bow.
So just the first line, get the bow.
Remember, you would have 30, 40 kids in a class, so the whistles are important.
Who are my 2 left-handers? Okay, we're good. All right, everybody come up to your lane, the position that y'all were in.
There's 6 lines there.
Yeah, stand on the left side of your quiver. All right. Go ahead and get your stance in mind.
She's the teacher. If you have a question, ask the teacher.
Put your feet at 12 and 10, or 12 and 2 if you're right or left-handed. Go ahead and knock your arrow. Remember, point it down, come up over the bow. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, can we start another row?
It's back first.
Yeah, let's start.
Good job. Fletching needs to be on this side, this different color fletching. There you go. All right. Yeah, this fletching needs to be on this side. I'm not actually sure. That's how I do it. I don't know if either side matters, but I know it said it wants a big square. Okay, everybody's in the proper stance. Everybody's arrows are knocked. Okay, draw hand. Remember, you're going to be coming up and just holding it straight up. Just like one of Miss Joe's dance moves where everything's just kind of square. Don't draw. Thank you. Just come up with it. All right, now, what you're going to do is you're going to get your fingers straight. Actually, I think we did that before. Get your fingers between the first and third of the joint. In the middle of the second finger. Get your bow hand ready. Put the bow grip right along your lifeline. Everybody come up just a little bit more to where it's straight. There you go. All right, now pre-draw. Anchor, thumb to the back of the corner. One thing I forgot to say, right here, what you want to do is you're going to turn your elbow to the left if you're right-handed and to the right if you're right-handed. That's to keep your arm out of the way of the string, so when you shoot and release, the string doesn't come back in the joint. Anchor, aim, set up your shot to your side, and release. Good job.
Nobody hit the curtain, huh?
Go
I'm
ahead
so
and
happy.
Draw in. Knock in.
We're going to have a little competition, see which team wins.
When you're done, put your bow up and back to the wedding line.
Good job, Nick.
Let's do this one and one more. Back to back.
Oh, yeah, you got close.
Oh, Shady, right on it, Bill.
Oh, girlfriend. Oh, shady.
Remember to come up and over the bow.
Let's go, Nick.
You know what you put the bow up on the rack and go back to the wedding line. Get both. Quick as possible so we can get through to the other, and y'all can maybe go through another round.
If you're going to get certified, you need to memorize those steps. So look at your cheat notes over there.
Okay? Everyone get a T stance. Straddle the line. 12 and 10 or 12 and 2. That means shoot. So go ahead and get your bow out of the quiver, set it for the shot. Need stance, we're going to knock.
We got. Do we have an extra line? Is there an extra?
There's an extra lane. There's an extra lane.
What's the matter?
We have no one on this row.
Oh, someone, whoever has it going can come up.
I am.
Are you right-handed?
You're the only person that hasn't gone. You're right.
All right, now I missed this. Are we doing this man? We're holding in or something?
It's backwards.
See, everybody point down so I can come through and check how you set it.
Christy, are you right-handed?
Wait. This
Oh, okay.
You gotta put the string so that
It's backwards. Please don't walk in front.
This way. This way. You point it down more so I can move through the...
Catch me up.
This needs to be facing this way. Yeah. No, that one's messed up. Go ahead and set it however you can. Okay, that'll be good. All
I
right,
could just get a different one.
you can get it. It doesn't matter.
So like this, the green to that.
Yes, just like that. Show me how you.
Slide the end of your arrow up.
Show me how you.
The end of my arrow up.
The knock. Move the knock up.
Show me how you're gonna grab the string. First and third joint, and in the middle right here. Now this one goes in. It's gonna fit like in the middle there, first and third joint. Here, okay? Right here.
All right, Brand.
In the joint.
Coach.
In the joints, okay. All right, you guys ready?
Wait, we're not getting those out.
And everybody's not. Draw your bow, bring it up, square. Do your bow hand, make sure your job pointing it down while you to reset it. Make sure it's under the knob. Okay, make sure your bow hand, that the grip is in the middle by your lifeline. You're gonna pre-draw. Make sure you're all set. Pop out your elbow a little bit more. Come back more this way without drawing. Come back more this way now without not drawing. Okay. All right, you go ahead and draw the anchor completely and anchor. Draw the arrow and anchor. Aim through the sight. Go ahead and shoot and release. Oh! Okay, one other thing, just in case an arrow drops on the floor in front of you, you leave it there, pick out another arrow from your quiver. Don't worry about picking up the one on the floor. Okay, go ahead and do your next two.
Make it really bad.
I got one
Yes,
left.
rest right here. Your side window is this right here, but it rests like always this, but it rests right here. Hold it. You catch it.
Good job. Pro.
I will pull it back to you, so your thumb reaches around. Draw back the arrow, like engage your back muscles and kind of pull it back a little bit to straighten out your chest. Release the ball through. Oh, that's nice.
You done with your arrows, Ken?
If you're done, go ahead and put the bow back on the bow rack and come back to the waiting line and lock.
Keep track of your time, Bridget.
I am.
Come on.
Okay, don't pull it down. Okay. Hook your fish. Hook him out. All right. We're getting there.
I'll walk up together to the target line. Then I'll check in the back because I think one or two did go behind it. Then we'll take a few turns so everybody kind of gets out. But we're going to get all of those out and come put it back in the quivers. Walk up to the target line.
Quickly, folks, quickly.
Yes, so about 3 notes back behind the target line. Stop behind the target line. We got to swap out in about 2 minutes. Okay. Go ahead. First 6 people go up, get 2 bows. Put your thigh next to the target to support the target. Put your hand on top. And then cover the arrow and point and pull it out. Make sure, look behind you, make sure nobody's behind you that when you pull it out, you see it. Put it on the floor. Put it on the floor with this one. Put it on one more. Pick those 2 arrows up. Place them on top of the target like this, holding the bottom of the point. And the top just under the flesh. Carry it back to the quiver like this. Okay? Just like this. This is on the point. This is under the flesh. Just go ahead and bring what you have. All right, next group. Put your thigh up against it. Hand on the top. Hand on the bottom. Put it on the floor. Take out another. Go ahead and take out 3. All right, place it on the top of the target. Grip the bottom, under the fletch. Carry it parallel to the floor, to the quiver. Good job. All right, put your bowl in. Come down. Yes. Everybody back behind the waiting line? Everyone did a great job today. I think most of everybody pretty much hit the target at least once. I think actually at least 3 times. Or 2, because y'all got 3 shots each. Okay, how about 2 false questions? Are you allowed to shoot up in the air at any time?
No, false.
False. Very good. How many blinds have they needed to go get your arrows?
3. Is that true?
True. Sorry. That was an option. All right, I changed up the question. Good for you for thinking. All right. And one more. Safety. Do you ever point the arrow at anybody else?
No.
What is the only object you point the arrow at? I'm gonna walk you guys to the gym.